Wanda Maximoff is in place to possibly be the villain, at least for the beginning of Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, and the multiverse in the MCU isn't what we thought so far. BD here with our last ever WandaVision breakdown, taking a look at the final episode of the series, which really landed Wanda and Vision's emotional journeys in amazing fashion, but it also left us with some questions and also some clues about what's coming. Take your House of M theory though, rip it to shreds. Take your aerospace engineer, realize they don't matter. And hexagons? Never talk to me about hexagons again.
I never want to hear those words out of your mouth again.
Okay, really, I'm probably just talking to myself about these things because I was all in on those, huh? Couldn't be me. Jokes aside, we got a lot of answers and we can find the other answers we're looking for in the comics. Without further ado, spoilers. Let's just get started by getting the tears out of the way because my heart just can't take any more of this. Vision says goodbye to Wanda.
So long, darling.
He tells her, I've been a voice with no body, referencing Jarvis, a body but not human, referencing his early days as Vision, and is now a memory made real, probably meaning that Wanda can keep this memory she created of Vision, but also that his resurrected body as White Vision now has Vision's memories and all of the information he had before dying, and he'll probably be popping up again somewhere down the line in the MCU, so he's real again.
I'm real.
I hope so, because this relationship, I love it. I love it so much. Just let Wanda be happy for like a second. It is very interesting to think that Paul Bettany is not a known part of any future MCU movie or show casts. I really hope when he does pop back up, it's a total surprise and we don't get it advertised in advance. That'd be a nice moment. Same thing for Catherine Hahn as Agatha Harkness. You know we're going to be seeing her again.
Hiya, hun.
Wanda, though, the worst might be yet to come for Wanda Maximoff. She is officially the Scarlet Witch and she looks absolutely epic in the costume, but she took the Darkhold from Agatha. The Darkhold first appeared in Marvel Spotlight number 4 in 1972. The book has been involved with a lot of stories, especially Doctor Strange stories, but as Agatha said,
You have no idea what you've unleashed.
it seems like Wanda has a plan in her mind to use this book to get Billy and Tommy back into the world as her really real kids this time, but this book also has adverse effects on its users. There's a chance Wanda, with all those new powers, might be chilling in Wundagore Mountain, which is where Chthon wrote the Darkhold book like a billion years ago, and it might influence her to do some bad stuff or lose control of her powers.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
By the way, if you listen to the theme song that's playing when Wanda is levitating and reading the Darkhold, it's a more sinister sounding tune, which pretty much matches Doctor Strange's MCU theme song, and we know where she's going after this, his next movie.
Oh my.
This all means WandaVision has been the start of something new for Phase 4, really. The Darkhold itself has tied itself in comics to characters including Namor, who's a popular pick for Black Panther 2's villain, Blade, who has a movie on the way and will have to battle vampires, which are also tied to the Darkhold, Ghost Rider, who was a part of the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. show, which also used the Darkhold, and even the Midnight Suns in comics. Now, let's talk about Monica Rambeau, who is showing signs of being a combination of her comic book hero aliases, both Photon and Spectrum. She was certainly transforming her body and manipulating energy when she saved the kids from Hayward's bullets. She also read the energy coming off of Ralph Boner's necklace to realize it was what had him under a spell to give him the fake Quicksilver powers. And we'll get to that. That's all. We'll get to that.
Oh God, please, spare my life.
Nice to meet you, Ralph.
Monica ends up getting a message from an officer who is actually a Skrull. Skrulls are everywhere. Secret invasion is coming. Let's go. And she's headed to the cosmos to see old Uncle Nick Fury and get aboard that sword ship we saw in Spider-Man Far From Home's post-credit scene. Also, maybe this Skrull cop is the same little Skrull that Monica got to know in Captain Marvel back in the 90s. I choose to believe it because that would make me happy.
Maybe I'll build a spaceship. You don't know.
He doesn't.
Going back to Ralph Boner.
Boner.
This is the part of the show that some people are going to be mad at and others are going to have no idea why anybody's mad.
You're mad. Why are you mad?
With WandaVision leading straight into Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, it seemed like Evan Peters was playing the character that he played in the X-Men movie universe, which was not made by Marvel Studios and totally disconnected from the Avengers movies. Turns out, he's just an actor under a spell, and there is no deeper multiverse tie at all. Seems like Aaron Taylor Johnson just really wanted to stick to his I don't do sequels thing, and they needed a face that the audience would accept as Wanda's brother because Wanda was accepting it. So that's it for Pietro. Gone to the same island, actors playing characters we thought were important with Ben Kingsley's Mandarin.
Don't hurt the face, I'm an actor.
One last gem about the multiverse came when Tommy disarmed the military and wore their hat and goggles, looking just like Evan Peters' version of Quicksilver in the X-Men movies. R.I.P. Just twist that knife.
Stabbed through the heart.
In the end, WandaVision fulfilled little to none of our fan theories, which is probably a good thing even if you did want to see Mephisto, because it meant the show was very unpredictable. Huge props to Jack Schaefer and the writers on WandaVision for crafting an emotionally charged arc for Wanda, and hats all the way off to Elizabeth Olsen for this entire performance. I can't wait to see what's next for Paul Bettany as Vision, and whenever Kathryn Hahn comes back as Agatha, I hope she brings a bop. It just really feels like a fresh and exciting brand new beginning for the MCU, and I'm excited for what's next. I'll be back with these same types of videos in 2 weeks for The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I will also have WandaVision director Matt Shackman live on the Phase Zero podcast on Friday, March 12th, 12 p.m. Eastern Time, twitch.tv/comicbook, or you can listen later on any major podcast platform. Hit me up on Instagram at BradenDavisBD if you want to talk more, and head over to Comicbook.com/Marvel for more updates. I'm BD. I'll see you there.